Hey, welcome back to Summit Sunrise. I have some very, very special guests in the studio with me today. Now, first of all, I'd like to introduce you to Eva Mock, who was here this summer, and I had the first chance to meet Eva and her family. And then also Paul Cohen from the Breckenridge Fine Art Gallery. And that's why they're here today, is Eva happens to be one of three of pretty much the first family of American artists. And the fact that they're here in Breckenridge, I mean, it's such a treat. This is so amazing.
Thank you so much. It's a treat for us as well.
Oh,
it's a wonderful place, and people are great.
Thank you, Eva.
Yeah,
We're glad they're here.
Yes, we are. And Paul, can you explain a little bit what it means to have the Mock's work in the gallery?
Well, they really are an amazing family of artists, Americo, Eva, and the son, A.B. And A.B. is here as well. We'll be bringing him on in a little while. But their work is all over the world. They have hundreds of awards and medals. They've painted their way around the world, and it is very, very special. And they've flown in from Honolulu just for this weekend for a show here in Breckenridge.
So we are incredibly lucky to have them here. And Eva, can you explain, you've brought some new work with you this time, and it's a little bit of a departure from your normal style. Can you explain a little bit
Sure.
about that?
Since, we traveled so many places and we met so many kind of people, basically people in general have the same kind of ideal in life, the same kind of aspirations. And there was a segment of art that some of the collectors really were thirsting for. And I created something that have more luminosity, but it's a little looser so that you can really lose yourself into the piece. And they are titillating. You will see them. They pique your interest and your intellect as well as your soul. However, we always try to give somebody a painting that will create an atmosphere of peaceful and joyfulness in their home. And so many of our collectors say that it really imbues them with so much happiness. And some of the collectors of ours say it even promotes health because it's the subliminal message. It's like music, it's on the wall, you don't even realize it's really touching your soul. And it does, it depends what you have on your walls. And mind, the spirit, and body is all working together. And we know that more now than ever before.
I couldn't agree with you more, and it's something that I had no idea was so important until I walked into the Breckenridge Fine Art Gallery.
All those years ago.
Yep, and now Paul has me hooked, and so do the Mocks. And I think something that is wonderful about your art, like you were saying, it draws you in. You kind of lose yourself in it, and I love the fact that you guys use so much color. It makes me so happy.
And listen, now going to something less appetizing, going to the monetary side of painting. What can you purchase today that will be more valuable as time goes by and you have a legacy for your family?
Right.
Very few things. What, a car, a carpet, what?
No, definitely
very,
not.
very few things.
You're right.
And art, you enjoy it, and yet you have something in your hand that is priceless. Basically.
Oftentimes people think that it's a luxury, but actually it isn't.
No, it's
art
not.
is a necessity, whether it's a beautiful sunset, a little painting your son or daughter's done that sits on the refrigerator, or fine art that you'll find in museums like the Mock Family Art and the work that we carry in the gallery. It's part of our life. And once you acquire fine art, the very first piece, you become hooked. You really do, because it becomes a lifelong, real delight to collect art.
It's a quest, basically.
It is a quest.
It becomes a quest.
I think before you even acquire that first piece of art and you find a gallery that you love, it's almost like a little bit of addiction for those of us that live here in Summit County. And Eva, can you explain a little bit about your background, because it really is amazing to read the biography and to read a little bit of the history about your family. I mean, it is absolutely incredible what you've done.
First of all, in my lifetime, I met so many things, so many challenges, so many people. I was born in Africa, Ethiopia. I sat on the knees of Haile Selassie when I was a baby. And then we had plantations in Africa. Then we roamed all over Africa, Kenya, Uganda, then all over Europe. I studied in Fine Academy in Paris and then Rome, where I met my husband. And then we went to Brazil and painted the churches and basilicas and cathedrals, and then we moved to New York. So there was so much to say and so much thing. However, like I said before, people are all the same. You have to really zero in on what's very valuable in your personality and yourselves. And in the whole wide world, that's basically the message.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
In fact, they were the official church and state painters in Brazil, for 13 years. And Americo and Eva spent 2 years painting the largest single-theme ceiling painting in the world. It's 261 square yards. We have photos of it in the gallery as well, but that must have been quite an achievement with everyone at Mass beneath, and they were up there painting away on the scaffolding in the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
Then we moved to New York, and then we moved to Honolulu because of the climate. My husband feels much, much better health-wise there. But in Brazil, where we did so many, many works, people don't realize, oh, it's beautiful. We have scaffolding there when we do the ceilings. And we don't know what the heck will it look like, because we intend to create something wonderful for the people that will view the piece from down below to above. But we have only the distance of our bodies in order to imagine what would look down below. And you have Christ standing there looking down at you and moving with his whole body. That's what we intend to paint. However, when they start taking the scaffolding off, our hearts go like this, you know, and we are so nervous.
What will it look like from a distance?
And every single square feet, oh my God, yes, it's what we intended. Oh yes, but it's an agony. Wow. And the creation of it is so wonderful, because try keeping your hand like this for just 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. We do it for hours on end on ceilings, and there's no pain. Oh Something happens with us and a power above that just creates maybe endorphin and enkephalins in your body, and you don't feel pain at all.
Wow.
Magical.
It is. And you know,
magical.
to be honest, I mean, art in general, and especially the artists that are coming to the Breckenridge Fine Art Gallery, it is a magical experience. And today and tomorrow, you get a chance to actually chat with Eva and her son, AB, who we'll have on the set just in a few minutes, but to find out a little bit more about them and to actually see these artists whose paintings you've probably seen all across the world, and you actually get to be in their presence. And when is this happening, Paul?
It's Friday and Saturday, today and tomorrow, from 4 to 8 is the show officially, although the gallery's open all day and the work is there. Not just this weekend, it's year-round our work is there, that we carry their work. But it'll be nice, and there'll be painting as well in the gallery, so it'll be nice. And the families are welcome. You know, bring the whole family and the kids as well. They deserve to be exposed to fine art from a young age. It's very important.
And trust me, we are simple people, and we'll be delighted to ask you any questions and talk to you in any shape and form.
Yeah.
Oh,
they've also been in the Oval Office with the presidents. They've done presidential portraits. Yeah. So that's really kind of special too, to have had that.
I mean, it really, I wish that we could just have a show with just the Mocks, so we could explain a little bit more, because it's just an incredible experience, and it's free.
Oh, absolutely.
It's totally free.
And we have refreshments, you know.
Oh, of course you do.
Of course we do.
Of course you do.
Some hot hors d'oeuvres, tea, coffee, hot chocolates, maybe a little vino, you know.
Yep, it makes you feel fancy, and you can still wear your jeans.
Oh,
and
yes.
something sweet for the kids.
Oh, yes.
Exactly.
Eva, she'll be sweet for the kids.
And everybody else. So if you are interested in stopping by, where exactly are you guys located?
We're right on the corner of South Main and South Park in Breckenridge, 421 South Main. You can't miss us. Purple awning, Breckenridge Fine Art Gallery.
Well, you know that I'll be there, because I can't stay away.
We are looking forward to that.
Especially when you're in town. And we're going to take a break. When we come back, I'll have AB, Eva's son, on the set with me, and we'll be chatting with him a little bit about what he's been up to. And we'll be right back with more Summit Sunrise.